All right, moving on to these guys, but in football, so not these guys.
It's okay, Arsenal fans. If you were annoyed at us before, it's fine. We're going to talk about your rivals now and how shit they are. So we've got the San Antonio Spurs, just lost to the Lakers.
Top Spur? Oh.
Top Spur. Tottenham Top Spur.
Tottenham Top Spur.
Ange needs to go.
We say it every week, but I have decided to go and do a quick googly, and I have got some statistics for you. Okay?
All right, let's hear them.
Tottenham's lowest ever finish in a 20-team Premier League season.
Okay.
14th.
Wow.
But before then, when the league was 22, it was 15th. Right now, brother.
Where are they sitting?
They're 16th.
Ange needs to go. That's the second time I've said that.
Sorry, they're 15th. So they're about to draw. They're about to draw their worst. But that wasn't a 22.
Wait, is that United ahead of them?
Yeah, we are. We're sitting pretty in 14th.
Let me just say this right now. I've never seen a worse United side in my life when I just watched that Newcastle. They are awful. And Tottenham are somehow still below that terrible United team.
And that Tottenham side beat City 4-1.
Yeah.
It's been such a weird season. And this is why I want to also reaffirm the level of the Premier League has dropped compared to recent years.
Okay.
And I have come with some examples.
Okay, I'm happy to hear them.
Okay.
Go ahead, mate.
I'm just setting up so that people know I'm
forward
serious.
When you lean forward in FIFA?
I think...
That's such a fucking stupid thing to say.
It's
so fucking dumb.
The Newcastle 22-23 team, compared to the Newcastle 24-25 team, is more complete.
Newcastle 22-23 team?
You came fourth. And you reached the final. That team was more defensively sound.
Yeah, it was the best. It was one of the best defensive teams in Europe.
You have better individuals, but you are about to maybe better. You might even come third. You might come fourth again with way less points. I think that team's better. That's just an example that I wanted to show you because I think a lot of the teams in the league would lose to themselves 2 years before. And it's not anything to say, I don't know what's going on. I think we're having a transitional season. Last time we had this was 15-16, I'd say, with Leicester.
Yeah.
I'd say that was the last time this happened.
I mean, to be fair, like City 2-3 years ago, that team beats this City.
Oh, shit.
100%.
Yeah,
Liverpool 2-3 years ago, what do you think?
Yeah.
Arsenal 2-3 years ago?
Yes.
Without Declan Rice?
Yeah, that Arsenal team pushed City to the end.
Yeah.
They did. This team have sacked it off.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, that I genuinely think...
Maybe. But this is the big teams. Chelsea 2-3 years ago, Tottenham 2-3 years ago as well.
That's what I mean. So, I mean, the quality, if you're looking at the big teams, the quality's dropped. But yes, if you do want to look at the smaller teams, I think Bournemouth, Brighton,
Forest,
these Villa's come up as well. I think they've closed the gap. But also, Villa were better last year.
West Ham won a trophy that year, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
European trophy.
They did. That's exactly. And they would beat this West Ham team. But Villa they were better last season. And, a lot of these teams, even Brighton, I'd say, were better than last season. I don't know what it is.
When Watkins was firing?
Yes, exactly. I don't know what's going on this year. I think we're having an off year because I'm looking at, other leagues. And, usually you watch the Premier League, you see the golfing quality. I'm not seeing it as big anymore.
But we're also, we're looking at managers like Maresca somehow being Chelsea manager after one season in professional management with Leicester.
It's things like this, it's things like that. And I think... Obviously, certain clubs, Tottenham, United, going through these weird periods. Well, more so for us, Tottenham have been in.
It's more they're changing. I think for Tottenham and United, it's more they're changing from becoming guaranteed top 7 every season to being one of these clubs that fluctuates between 10th and 4th.
Good. Lord.
There's a lot of teams now that just fluctuate there.
We're going to be bottom half, man. We are. Yeah.
Oh yeah, this season, for sure. But like we said, it's one of those transitional seasons. You know?
No, exactly. But yeah, I'm just saying, you're looking at the big 6. You got United and Tottenham in the bottom 7. Tottenham, that was their good Lord, 17th loss of the season.
Bro, do you remember how good Tottenham were at the beginning of last year?
I know.
At the beginning of last season.
I remember.
Even the beginning of this season.
17 losses, by the way. Their record is 19. And that was in 2004 when they were near the relegation zone. I mean, they are near the relegation zone again.
I think we've still got to play them. So I'm not sure.
I genuinely think they could beat that record. They've got 6 games to lose 3 times.
And I mean, you're looking at the quality of the teams getting relegated. Worst Leicester side we've seen since they came up.
Yeah.
As in, since they came up with fucking Neil, what's his name?
Oh fuck.
Nigel Pearson. That's his name.
You must be an ostrich.
Worst team we've seen since then. 100%. Ipswich just beat that. Oh, sorry, just drew with that awful Chelsea side, but they are also going to get stripped of their half-decent players and go down. And Ciso is Sloaney. He's not even there. He's Brighton player. And then Southampton, the worst team ever to grace the Premier League, or nearly the worst.
They might be, but they're definitely up there in the top
Maybe
five.
The quality has dropped. I mean, I don't know. I think that the managerial quality
it has, and I think it's also the instability of it. Like Chelsea were building something, they sacked Pochettino. It's things like that, and Arteta.
Tottenham as well. They sacked Poch and
after that
Mourinho. He left. Oh, he got fired before the final. And then who was after Poch? I forgot.
Oh, Conte
as well.
It was Mourinho and then Conte.
Got sacked.
It's honestly it's a lot, man. But you know when you look at clubs, we said Chelsea's record earlier. We've won 6 of our 21 Premier League games under Amorim. City. During their bad spell, Everton, Fulham, and then the 3 relegated teams.
Jesus.
And looking at that is very bad. And I think for the Premier League, they should be worried because you look that United's one of the biggest market teams, whether you like it or not.
Yeah, it's true.
When United do well, the Premier League get more money because that's how it works.
So it's always how it's been.
More people tune in.
Always.
Even Tottenham are up there. Not near us, but they're up there. So I think the Premier League are begging. They'll be on their knees to try and improve things next season. But this is the argument. Is PSR doing this? Is it everything? Because not all the leagues have PSR.
100%. And when you look at PSR, you look at how it restricts these smaller teams from being able to inject cash like City did, like Chelsea did. Even United did back in the day. I think PSR needs to go. That's just me. There needs to be some kind of more sophisticated regulations for
it needs to be more in line with Europe because for example, I know Mbappe wasn't going anywhere, but if a player of that caliber is on the market for free agency, Trent, for example, you can't fit him in because you go 10k over your PSR. How fucked is that? And Real Madrid can just swoop in to get whoever they want, or Bayern Munich can get whoever they want from the Bundesliga. This is going to become more and more of a problem. You heard it here first. That is my hot take for the week.
It's not hot take, actually. After hearing what you've said, I do look back and think maybe teams 2 years ago would. I don't think this Newcastle side would lose to that side 2 years ago.
It's
in my personal opinion, just because like while we are missing like Botman played that season, or did he? 2022.
22-23,
Botman played that season. We've not got Botman, but we've injected more into the midfield. We've got Harvey Barnes playing today, who is still a really quality player. Like it takes a bit of quality elsewhere. Even though that year we were the best defensive team in the league, or one of the top 2 or top 3, one of the top teams in Europe defensively. We had Botman at the back, and that was one of the biggest reasons. He's not here now. The style changes. We're a much more attacking team now. We control the game a lot more.
No, that's true. But that was just one example. I
think it's fair. I think it's fair to say that, especially for City and Liverpool, like their quality's dropped a fair bit.
Definitely.
But thank you very much for watching.